Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about something very important that many English learners face. You might spend hours memorizing grammar rules or vocabulary lists, but when you find yourself in real situations, like taking a taxi in a foreign city, it can be really hard to use what you've learned. Real life is unpredictable. People speak fast, accents are different, and sometimes things just don't go as planned. So, how can you prepare for moments like these? The best way is by learning through stories. Stories show you real conversations, emotions, and challenges, helping you understand and use English naturally. So today's story is about a man who takes a taxi, but the driver goes the wrong way. What happens next? Stay with me, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you want to improve your English with daily stories. He landed at the airport feeling excited but tired after a long flight. The city was new to him, full of unknown streets, signs, and sounds. His plan was simple: get to the hotel and rest before starting his trip. After collecting his luggage, he walked to the taxi line. The driver smiled warmly and helped him with his bags. The man showed the driver the hotel address saved on his phone. The driver nodded, started the car, and they began moving through the busy city streets. At first, everything seemed normal. Bright lights from shops and cars filled the windows. People were walking on the sidewalks, talking, laughing, living their daily lives. The man relaxed a bit, thinking the trip would be quick and easy. But after a while, he started noticing something strange. The streets they were driving through didn't look familiar at all. He pulled out his phone and opened the map app. The blue dot showing the taxi's position was moving further away from his hotel, not closer. Confused and worried, he looked at the driver and said, "Excuse me, are you sure this is the right way?" The driver smiled but kept driving without answering. The man felt uneasy. Maybe the driver knew a shortcut. But minutes passed, and the route seemed longer and more complicated. The streets grew darker, and the city's busy atmosphere faded. Cars were fewer, and the buildings looked different. His heart began to beat faster. What if he was going in the wrong direction? What if he couldn't explain his problem well enough? He tried to speak clearly. "Wrong way," he said again. The driver shook his head, still not responding. The man's English was limited, and the driver's accent was difficult to understand. He felt trapped in a situation where language was a barrier. He wanted to get out, but it was a moving car. He wanted to ask for help, but he wasn't sure how. Then, he remembered a translation app he had downloaded before his trip. Quickly, he opened the app and typed, "This is not the right way. Please stop the car." He played the voice message for the driver. The driver paused, looked surprised, and finally stopped the taxi at the side of the road. After a moment, the driver checked his own GPS and realized he had taken a wrong turn earlier. He nodded, apologized with a smile, and started driving back on the correct route. The man felt relieved but tired. The city outside looked calm now, and the lights were softer. The driver didn't speak much, but the man understood that both of them knew the mistake. Finally, the blue dot on the map moved closer to the hotel. When they arrived, the man paid the fare without arguing, grateful to be at his destination. That night, in his hotel room, he wrote down useful phrases to remember. "Wrong way. Please stop. Can you check GPS? And I don't speak your language well, but I have a translation app." He practiced these sentences quietly, feeling more confident about facing new situations. He realized that learning English is not only about perfect grammar or big words. It's about being prepared for real moments where communication matters the most. Being calm, using simple words, and having tools like apps can make all the difference. This experience taught him to be brave and resourceful and to keep improving every day. So what can you take from this story? Real English happens when you need it, in confusing or difficult moments. Simple phrases can save you, and technology can help when words fail. Don't be afraid to use your phone or ask again if you don't understand. Practice the phrases from this story and try to imagine yourself in situations like this. That way, you'll be ready when it really happens. If you like this story, please subscribe and like the video. Share your own travel or taxi experiences in the comments. Have you ever been lost or taken a wrong route? We love reading your stories. Remember, we upload new English stories every day to help you learn naturally and confidently. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.